It's payday announcement day. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Isaiah, and in this video we're going to talk about all the money ULTY is going to pay us this Friday. And if you're new to the channel, this is an income generating account where our goal is to generate at least $600 every single week. We do this through selling cash secured puts, selling covered calls, credit spreads, and finally collecting dividends from ULTY. And before we talk about ULTY, I always want to show my full trade history so you can see every move we've made. We rolled a bunch of cash secured puts, and remember, when you sell a cash secured put, you're agreeing to buy a stock for a predetermined price, and when you do this, you get paid a nice credit. So here are the moves I've made this week so far. We're pretty close to our 600 bucks already, probably a little over 300 from these positions. On top of, we did collect some dividends from TSYY. We have 115 shares. My goal is to get that to 500 shares, but I want that stock price to come down a little bit before I buy more. We're using ULTY distributions to pay me and get me more TSYY shares. So let's jump down and look at ULTY and take a look at how much money we are going to get paid. And before I do that, I do want to give a quick shout out to our premium generals. It's $10 a month. It's a great group of people, and in this group you get exclusive content such as educational information on how to sell options, what it means to sell a cash secured put, what it means to sell a covered call, talking about credit spreads so they are easier to understand, as well as private updates to the portfolio, every trade I make. And then finally, you get featured in every single video. So $10 a month, I think it gives a lot of different options out there. On top of that, if you're someone that's interested in a little bit more in-depth one-on-one option coaching, I do have a Fiverr. I will put that link in the description below. And with that being said, let's get back to the video. Okay, we're on the official YieldMax Twitter page. And Eastern Standard Time, they usually announce their distributions on about 7 or 7:30 Eastern Time. And here we are. Take a good look at all the distributions that are coming this week. Real quick, MSTY, $1.01 share. I used to have some MSTY. I did sell it. It's just the stock just continues to go down, and it's just not one I wanted to hold long term. I did make money on it, but I did end up selling it. But ULTY, that's what we're looking at. 0.0921, that is fantastic. Anything over 9 cents, I love. In my last video, I did predict that it would be 9.45, so I was high on my prediction. I actually thought it would be higher than this based on their trades from last week, but that being said, I am still extremely grateful for the 9 cents per share. You can also take a look at the other payouts they're having this weekend, this Friday. But for me, ULTY is fantastic. YieldMax, wow, 8 cents. It's actually paying less than ULTY. That's pretty crazy. But ULTY, 9 cent distribution. I love it. So let's get back and let's calculate how much money we are going to make based on that 9.2 payout. Okay, so ULTY, we have 4,185 shares. That is awesome. We are making daily buys to get us to our share goal of 5,000 shares. Once we get to 5,000 shares, we will have the ultimate income generating war chest because we're going to use ULTY distributions to buy other income generators like we're doing right now with TSYY. Essentially, the way the account works is we sell options, we collect credit, we take that credit, buy ULTY, ULTY pays the distribution, and we use that distribution to either buy more ULTY or buy other income generators. Right now, our goal is 500 shares of TSYY. I do want to preface, though, always remember my trades are my opinions, and they shouldn't be taken as financial advice. But I do believe option selling is the best way to generate income, and combining these together allows you to have an awesome portfolio of income-generating techniques. Anyway, 4,185 shares. Our average cost is $5.92. You know, some people have the average cost in the 560s. That's extremely awesome. Some people have it in the 650s. Some people have it in the 7s. Some people even the 8s. Either way, I think ULTY is a great income generating tool. I do not think it's going to be an ETF that runs well back over $7 or $8. I do not believe that. But I believe it'll be a nice, stable income generator, at least for the short term. Anyway, 4,185 shares. Multiply that by 0.09, and we're looking at around $380. $380 we're going to get paid out from ULTY. Let's add that to $25 from TSYY. And I know it's going to be a little bit more than this, but let's just make it a guesstimate of about $405 between my two dividend payouts, on top of roughly the $300 we collected for selling options. So that means we have hit our weekly goal of $600 by Wednesday. We'll have collected just over $700 in income. That is incredible. Another week of meeting our goal. I think this is our 37th straight week. And the reason it's 37 is I started this YouTube channel and doing trade history about 37 weeks ago. So I started tracking from that point. So we'll continue to grow the account. Once the account hits an account value of 70,000 or we get 5,000 ULTY shares, whatever comes first, the new weekly goal then becomes $700 every single week. And can we hit that? We could hit it now. I mean, last week we hit $904. We have $53,000 of cash on the sideline buying power. So we could easily hit that weekly goal, but I like small consistency in my trading. Once I hit that goal, I'm not going to overtrade, and we'll just continue to grow the account this way, and that way, the consistency. I think that's how you win in the long term. So with that being said, if you're enjoying this journey, make sure you leave a like, a comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below if you're happy with this distribution, or if you've sold ULTY because they haven't given you a 10-cent payout in probably about 6 weeks now. So let me know where you're at. Let's all continue to grow together. And I appreciate each and every one of you, and I'll see you in the next one.